ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new mod called Brink by the same people that made, what's it called, Project AHO,
Mraska should go to the port in solitude.
which is a very nice looking
Mraska
mod.
should tell our
So I hope this
brothers
is
we
nice
were
looking.
successful
I forgot
in
how
our
to do
mission.
this.
Mraska understands Risundar. Yes, Risundar will surely have wares Dalamur will like. Dalamur will give Risundar a ship, yes? To
Oh, you
retrieve
look like...
all these precious gifts.
What's his face?
Thalmor will pay with jingling coins. Mraska
Razundar
doesn't want to upset
Elder
Risundar,
Scrolls Online.
yes? Mraska should
Interesting hacker.
hasten.
This one hears. This one understands. This one will run faster than the wind.
Down by there?
Yes, so what are you doing here?
Khajiit are not present for mischief down by there. Risundar and Bendari are here for trade, with Nords and the friends.
You mentioned the Thamor.
Dalamor? Risundar knows of Dalamor. Dalamor values their friendship with Risundar highly, and Risundar reciprocates these. These are the bylaws of the Bendari.
Bandari?
Down by there has not heard of Bendari? Risundar can explain. If Down by there so wishes, Bendari travel and trade with Down by there's, even those who have no claws. And Bendari wise women such as Mizildo here can see the future. With this, Risundar always knows where a
Someone doesn't
pretty
look
gold
like a
piece
woman.
lies. If Townbider wants to know more, Townbider buys a book from Risundar. Townbider reads as well as the word Dalmor touches the ear, yes?
I'm looking to make friends, maybe.
This one is always happy for new friends. Townbider should have some moon sugar. Ah, best delicacy, best gift to a friend.
Okay. So. Moon sugar. That one or that one? That one? Moon sugar discovered from moon sugar.
Foolish, foolish Townbider. Townbider should know Bendari always have the best goods in their possession. And if Dalamur asks Bendari to provide some sugar that kills, the sugar will kill. Dalamur does not want anyone to
didn't die, though.
interfere with their business.
This
Are you
one
gonna
thinks
murder
Risundar is too kind to clawless townbiders. This one thinks
like
townbider
me.
has nothing to do here. Should go back to the town, yes. This one will help downbider on this, yes. Fusose Vardar.
You are Conflict is inevitable. Survival is not.
Yep. Ja, dafür ist ein Outfit. New mod, new outfit for the kitty. Peanut butter code. And the fun sword. I don't want that fun sword. Do you want it? That's the Dragonlord Armor question mark. It also came with 2 swords. I have one of those. And Ophelia's accessories or something like that. But that's a dead wolf.
The laws of the Bandari Code do not listen when Townbider calls you a thief or charlatan or dishonorable. Such people are ignorant and insular, and know not of anything beyond the borders of the township. Dishonorable sleuth. One is not dishonorable if one has a code of behavior that one lives by, and this is so for the Bandari. Abide thus by our code. Bandari, or you will be cast out and no longer dwell among us. Those who break the code and become cast cats may be pitied, but they shall not be readmitted among us. For how will the world trust us if we cannot Trust ourselves. The Bandari Code by which we live consists of both written bylaws and unwritten bylaws. The unwritten bylaws may not be written, for how if written could they be unwritten bylaws? But the written bylaws are as follows. The bylaw of salvage. Sometimes objects are loose and uncontained, being neither in pocket, in drawer, or in hand. Such objects are abandoned, and may be lawfully salvaged, for clearly no one cares enough about them to see them properly contained. It is mad and commendable for Bandari to salvage an object as abandoned, for Bandari is thrifty and deplores waste. The bylaw of prophecy. Frequently, town biders offer Bandari payment in return for advice and prophecy regarding events yet to come. In this transaction, a client must be told that which would be most pleasing to hear, for it is a serious breach of etiquette to offend a client with words that are unkind or unwanted. To prevent such a breach, it is mad and commendable for Bandari to spend time with sharp ears in a local inn or tavern, so as to ascertain which advice might be best to please potential local clients. The bylaw of guarantees. A true Bandari sells only the finest goods and wares, for the town biders wish to purchase only the finest goods and wares. There's no pride like that of a person who has just spent a deal of money upon a fine new purchase, and a Bandari wants above all things for a client to be proud of having driven a hard bargain and acquired an item of the highest quality. Therefore, it is mad and commendable to provide a client with the highest guarantees of an object, provenance, rarity, and desirability. Thus, the written bylaws of the Bandari Code. These bylaws are in all cases ironclad and incontrovertible, except of course when overruled by the unwritten bylaws. Rar, rar, rar.
That was a handful. I hope you remember that, Kitty, because I already forgot. Let's get in.
Foolish, foolish town by there.
Let's get this over with.
Dar says he has things to do and leaves as well.
You won't see this world no more.
Swindar, yes. For so they fardar.
Oops. Why is your weapon is so much stronger than mine? It's not nice. In the node. Whoops. Let's read that one. Do not slander another child of the Bandari. Remain mindful in all dealings. A gift must be returned in kind. A fair trade need not be fair only in gold. Truth and cleverness not be enemies. Fight what is lost, treasure is found, and leave what has no purpose. Okay. Oh look, that is what I meant. It already looks really pretty. Ah, it's so nice. What is that? Looks like your brain plant. I don't know. It's so nice. What is that? I don't know. What is that? I don't know. Ooh! Such nice. Oh, poison evil plant thing. It's so nice, it's so pretty, it's so nice, it's so pretty. Okay, let's get in here. House of Arcane Arts. Glorious. Damn! Well, that is a badass alchemy station. I want something like that. That's so awesome. Since, whoa. You look so pretty, kitty. Fall of the Snow Prince. Is that a vanilla book? I've never heard of it. I don't know, let's take it. Also, last year Gurning made. Where was it there? Important book. What's that? Oh, take that. You can sell that. Red. Keys. Empty. Food. Take that. Money. Skull. Sweet roll! Take. Oh, that looks delicious. Fire salts for barley mud. Okay.
Oi!
Oh,
Hey ya!
what?
Good looking.
Shit.
Fine muscle. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a talk.
What's talking? Show yourself! Oh, is it you? What are you? A snail or a snake? Wait, not a snake. What's it? There's another word for snail, and I don't know which one is. What the heck are you?
Yes, good looking.
But you call me good looking. I already like you. Why are you talking to me?
Are you a good looking type, not smart enough? Alright, good looking. Let me cut you some slack. Still, do you see someone else you can talk to? Well, maybe chortling and rapturing glee if me'd be able to go and check by myself. And shove me a mud crab up me shell if me can do it stay in air.
Are you stuck in that shell?
Hey, good looking. Check again. Sinclair, me is a shell. But, me stuck. This happened because sin me Aaron. Well, let me put it this way. The elf decided keeping me in a cage was a smart thing to do. And go missing to Shamat knows where. Smart as well. So it goes, good looking. Let's hope ya silly good looking fizz won't let you do something like that.
Sorry, I've got things to do.
Wait. Let's make a deal. Ya get me out of this cage, then ya and I, all happy and satisfied, go about our business. From what me sees on your face, ya don't work for free, are ya? Well, let me say, me knows a bunch of good stuff. An exact location. What you think?
Well, go on.
Goody go, good looking.
What are you?
Well, let's pretend me talks to a kid. Me's a shell. Ain't seen many talking shells before, have ya? Well, that's your flaw, not mine. Name's Imp. Savvy enough? Each Turdas me was drinking with Sheagorath. Ever met Sheagorath? Nice lad he is.
He's
but
fun.
Still. Sitting on them shiverings me were. No drinking since no Turdas, you see. 'Twas Fredas, if me recalls correctly, right? Moving stones much, talking with the amusing mud crab much, and then bang! Ain't no sun shining. It's Sin Miharan shining his shiny smile. Then the elf's grabbing me, waves back to the mud crab, and leaves. For good.
Waves back to who?
The mud crab, me tells ya. No wonder he's all sad after that. Me bet he even wrote a eulogy in the local paper. 'Twas long ago, after all. Me wonders where he now, and what he do. Me won't be surprised if he be in a place none will expect.
Who is this amusing mud crab?
Why, good looking, why me has to explain things to you over and over again? The amusing mud crab is a mad crab, you see? And he's amusing. Me and his are pals with each other, 'cause we both be well versed in funny tales, and love sharing them with each other. Well, he be not me, so usually writing this down he is. Good for remembering, you see?
Okay, and who is Sin Miarin?
Sin Miaran's an Altmer lad. What is about? So, good looking, let me put it this way. He's about sorcery, stealing magical creatures of great importance, wandering pocket planes, and capturing these for his own purposes. Yeah, need more, ain't ya? Well, why don't you look for a diary the scallywag used for coverage? Me bet you draw something fruitful from it.
Can you be more specific?
Now, you keep this in mind. Everything me says is specific. You just need to find out specific on what. Savvy?
Shivering, what is it? Shivering Isles?
Oh, you're serious? Shiverings be isles that shiver. The Shivering Isles, an abode of Sheagorath, Haskell, and people Sheagorath drinks with. And if you want to learn more, why don't you go there yourself? You won't regret this, me swears.
What are your thoughts on the Empire and the Stormcloaks? I don't know.
This be a funny story of some kind. Popular nowadays in them taverns.
Yeah.
You're not trying to catch me on this, are ya? Good looking. Me tells ya, me spent a notable time in this cage. Don't know much about today's popular punchlines.
Do you know anything about the Dovahkiin?
So these were in Alessian order times. These Marukati selectives, lads and lasses, them gathering in the tower, trying these dance moves. So sorry, me distracted. Don't happen to know much about these Dovavat now. Should me fix this?
Nah, it's fine. Who is Sharmat?
Sharmat? A nice fella he were. I wasn't able to find good friends, though. Yeah, you better learn on his mistakes. Find them best friends. Super best friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
What now?
This place does not look abandoned.
This a kind of magic. Me's here for 2,000 years. Or 1,000. Frankly, no clue. Too hard to count days when not occurs. Looking for a place to place your good-looking bones? Methinks Sinmiaren won't show up for some time, so here's this place. Have it.
You mentioned a bunch of good stuff. What did you mean?
What? Really? Me said that? Me told ya, me knows the exact location of these. Me didn't tell ya to go and fetch these. Savvy? Oh, come on, stop gritting your tooths. Me knows the spot where them goodies lay.
Be more specific.
Right. So, as far as you can see, me be stuck. So, my intel should be checked. There was this Gileada lass. She promised to tell two noble guests about the treasure, provided she ain't busy.
Where do we find this, Gileada?
Oi, what a serious, good-looking traveler me got in Michelle. No planning, no thinking, no tactics. So it's time for good old imp to decide stuff. Aight, me decided. Me be the squad captain. Ya be good-looking. So this Gileada hottie surely was snooping around, but me didn't see her lately. Ya and I need someone who has fresh intel. Goblins be fine. So, yeah, opening the portal, right? Me waits.
What? Which goblin?
Yeah, generic goblins, me says. Green fellas, lacking in height, living in stones, doing stuff.
A portal where to?
Did you check these Sinmiaren logs, as me asked? Seems like nay, or you're not the thorough type, are ya? The thing is, this lab is attuned to faceted stones, so opening a portal there'd be a piece of cake for ya. Them goblins there, now, portal much.
The cake is a lie! I can't open portals.
What? You got me there. Wait a minute, you be serious?
Yes.
Oh, come on, what are they teaching you these days?
Shouting.
When he was around last time, every driveler in Tamriel were able to fast travel wherever them pleases. Or is it another flaw of yours, good looking?
So what happens now? No portal, no treasure.
Oh, look at this sad, good looking fizz. Don't be upset. Me has a solution for 400 silver pieces plus a half 100 in the Wayrest coins.
I don't have Wayrest coins. I can pay you with gold. I'm not gonna pay
Alrighty
you.
then. 400 and a half solid gold, that is.
But it's more expensive than silver.
And 400 and a half equals 400 and a half. And you know, knowledge is power. You wanting to be powerful or rich?
Well, both actually. I've never paid gold to a seashell before, and I don't think I'll begin now.
Now that's rude. But, well, yeah, should agree. 'Twas worth trying. Keep those shinies, ya greedo. Look at ya and ya don't pay to no seashell attitude. Now, looky here, good looking. Methinks Sinmiaren has them records about goblins, portals, and all this stuff. Go fetch them, will ya? Make sure you glanced it proper like. Follow it to the letter like. Open the portal. Go to the blue horn. Piece of cake. Once there, we'll decide what to do. Move your crawlers, and don't you forget the key.
Old Imp will travel with you now. Use talk to Imp ability to communicate with the creature. Okay. Talk to Imp. Is it? Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh my god, Inigo! Look at that! I have a new friend! Ah, he's my new best friend. Yay. Now it's a kind of magic stuck in my head also. Where's that? Empty. One dream, one soul, one breath, one go. Ah. Save.
Don't you be surprised. Sinmiaran were into these things.
Just
Told ya,
enter
go
and
check
save.
his journal and look for some spells. Y'all need them.
Just enter the safe. Okay. Ultimate adventure. Thank you. We didn't really look around in the house. Inigo. How long is this?
The following has been recorded by Sinmiarin of Shim Marine, whom by his right belongs to the most ancient kin of Altmer, titled as the last keeper of the Torhamekard Sanctuary. Also the beloved son of Ariel, as well as the brightest and cleverest heir to many lands, the brilliant mind, the talented rhetorian, etc., etc. Before beginning my current experiment, I decided to start diarizing my endeavors, because as you know, every genius magician diarizes their endeavors while attempting to complete their magnum opus. In here I shall describe each stage of how I create an epitome of my ideas, to use these notes as a basis for major and sagacious book. They say every one of the Somerset Sapria composes such a book, a dissertation. Only the real important research materials and profound treatises can be called dissertation, and to have one's name on the cover of such a book is the greatest honor one can achieve. But I am better than any Sapria, so I shall write my dissertation without even joining the Sapria College, because obeying social conventions it is not something that would fit the last keeper of the Torhamekard Sanctuary. And if you are reading this, now here's something for your rejoicing. You will witness the great thing to happen for the first time since Altmerry victory over the goblins in Kingshaven Pass. So I decided to isolate a goblin tribe, which hails from Tamriel, in a secluded location. Of course, I had considered using some island of secret Charon for this purpose, but whilst reading this book on Morian Zenas and his adventures, I was hit with a greater idea. Why would not I use one of the lesser planes of Oblivion? The only thing I had to do to achieve this was to get into contact with one of the princes or sovereigns of the lesser planes to make a deal. It was easy to find a date recalled in Shimmerine. I used their help to conduct a very complicated ritual, which was a real test even for my unsurpassed mind and talents. So I struck a deal with... What unbelievable luck! Turns out selling my estate to those cultists was a terrific idea. Why in Oblivion would I even need that estate now, when I have a personal world, the Faceted Stones? There are huge floating rocks here, and a fortress, and things like that. If anyone reading these lines finds the abundance of exclamation marks somehow peculiar, please forgive me. I was so overjoyed with everything turning out so well that my emotions got the better of me. The thing is, I truly have a small part of Oblivion in my possession, and now I would invite you to come over, but I've already sealed the entrance with protection magics. Protection magics of my own invention, aye. The portal will remain closed until you speak the passphrase. The passphrase is as follows: Rake, cake, riddles, thug. I choose this phrase intentionally, for it sounds silly and means nothing, and there's no chance for someone to say it on accident. If you're similar to me in any way, and list of your habits include speaking loud text while reading or writing, then the portal is probably opened behind you just now. Especially if you're at the pond. If this is the case, please repeat the whole routine. Enter the pond and say Rake, cake, brittles, thug to shut the portal if it is open. Thank you. Inside Faceted Stones you will find a tribe of goblins, which I had taken from Somerset, provided you are reading this journal. I have most probably left for the stones, some time already. You have to search for me in my new domain. If I'm not with the goblins, then I'm probably visiting the fortress. Take a chance to enjoy the fruit of my experiments, and try interacting with the goblins. You will be amazed by how smart they are. I'm certain you will have never encountered goblins as smart as these. I would even go as far to say that these goblins are probably smarter than you. And if you're reading the sentence, then I'm not certain my goblins are smarter. Then I'm certain my goblins are smarter, because for whatever reason you're reading the sentence instead of going and seeing everything for yourself. I probably shouldn't put this line in my dissertation, but you enter the Faceted Stones now. I must share the delight of my discovery with you, and you need to share the delight with others.
Damn. Damn. Let's go then. Right, cat? Damn. You excited, kitty? Is there anything else here? Except dumplings. Where do I... Here. Boots! Is there a helmet and gloves anywhere? Statuette. Looks fun, take it. And then increase my lockpicking. Gloves. You want this new armor?
You want to talk?
I need to
Anything
trade.
new?
Yes. Here. I don't. Okay, he's gonna.
You are illuminating.
Interesting. Let's go and say want again. In the pond outside. Can I talk to the imp thing? Imp? No. Power does not work. Okay. Rake. Cake. Bridge house. Fuck.
Tug.
Oh. Ooh. I'm excited. Let's go.